am in a little bit outside of Tucson, Arizona right now, and this is kind of the area that we've been staying in. And all these cacti behind me are the saguaro cacti, and they're awesome. But I'm really excited to have you all here and ready to hop on the mat with me. And it's been a while since I've taught a live class. I kind of took a break. I just wasn't really feeling inspired. I kind of lost my own practice personally, I think, and I really think that's what it was. And I feel like the last couple months I've been kind of finding what that is for me again, and was just kind of patient with the process, and I just felt ready. I felt ready to get back out there and start doing this again. So thank you so much. If you're watching, if you're here, it means so much, and I hope you enjoy this practice in the desert. So I have 2 blocks with me. I've started just practicing with 2 blocks now. I don't always use them. They're not necessary, but if you have a couple blocks, you can grab them just to have them nearby in case you find that you want some more space. If you don't have any, don't worry about it. You don't need them, or if you do want something to kind of mimic them, you can get like some big thick books like the Harry Potter books or something, but they aren't necessary. So to start, let's go ahead and start in a seated position. So I like to sit on a block to kind of raise my hips a little bit, make this a little more comfortable. You can also use a pillow or a blanket, or you can not use any prop. I'm gonna raise my hips up a little bit. So start by finding a comfortable seat. Let's start by just emptying the body of the breath. Just taking a big deep inhale and opening your mouth, just letting that breath out. Maybe doing a couple more cleansing breaths like that if that feels good. Just sort of starting by landing here in this moment on your mat, wherever you are. And lengthening the spine up towards the sky, lifting the crown of the head, rooting the sit bones into the earth or your block beneath you. And really sitting with and feeling this action of the sit bones rooting towards the ground as the crown of your head lifts up towards the sky. And starting to go ahead and close your lips and begin to bring the breathing in and out through the nose. As the breath starts to pour into the body, really feeling it begin to fill up beneath the belly button, into the ribs, and up into the chest. And as you exhale, feeling that reverse action happening, so the chest closing in, the ribs closing in, and then the lower belly contracting. And focusing on the 3 parts of these breaths for the next few moments. And on your next breath in, start to reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, come into a spinal twist, twisting to the right side, placing that left hand on the right quad. Pausing here for a couple of breaths. Being gentle with this twist. Inhale, arms back up to center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Let's do that one breath each side now. So lift the arms up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, back through center, arms lift. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, coming back to center, and bring the hands or the palms of the hands and place them on your knees. And start to find some movement with the spine, maybe like rolling it in some circles. So pressing the heart forward and then concaving the upper back as you come backwards. Gently waking up the spine. And whenever you feel ready, begin to twist the other way. Start to make circles in the other direction. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the right hand down towards the earth. Start leaning towards that right side, giving a side body stretch along the left side. Inhale, arms back up to center. Exhale, lean towards the left, feeling a side body stretch in the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to center, reach up, bring the palms together. Exhale, pull the arms down towards the chest, thumbs meeting the heart, Anjali Mudra, connecting back with your breath. And at the bottom of your exhale, remove your block or your pillow or blanket. Come into a tabletop position, bringing the hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Take a big inhale, lift the heart up towards the sky. And as you exhale, send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. And pedaling out your dog here. So letting your feet rock side to side. Moving the hips back and forth. Finding what feels good in this shape for you. And just being gentle as you let yourself awaken, as you let your hamstrings wake up in this pose. So maybe bending your knees a little bit more than normal. And finding a little flow with the breath. So bending the knees as you inhale, and as you exhale, straightening the legs, driving the heels towards the earth. On your next breath in, come back into plank pose. Pause for a moment. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog, and start to walk the hands back to meet your feet. Feet are about hip distance apart, and just finding yourself in a forward fold here. So really just letting the upper body relax and drop down towards the earth. Finding any natural movement here that comes to you that feels good. breath in, inhale the hands to shins, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands back down to the mat, walking out into plank pose. And we're going to hold plank here for about 5 breaths. So taking any modifications you need, if you need to put the knees down or maybe just one knee down. But staying here strong in your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your belly to the mat, releasing the tops of the feet. Inhaling up for a baby cobra, lifting the heart. Exhale, left ear down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, right ear to the back. Inhale, baby cobra, one more time. This time as you exhale, curl the toes up and under, press up into plank, and exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take one big breath, really letting the exhale out, opening our mouth. So inhale, take a big breath here. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Deep inhale here. And on your exhale, walk, step the feet up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pausing here for a couple breaths. Coming back to that rhythm of your breath, the music of your flow. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands back down to the mat, stepping back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lowering down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. At the bottom of your next exhale, walk, jump, or step the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands back down, stepping or jumping back into plank. Moving through chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and downward facing dog. At the bottom of your exhale, walk, jump, or step the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back into your vinyasa. Knowing that a choice of a vinyasa is always just sitting the hips up and back to downward facing dog and skipping any chaturanga. At the bottom of your next exhale, walk, jump, or step the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rooting to rise, reach the arms up. One more sun salutation A. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step or jump to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky. Start to open up that hip, bending the left knee and turning the torso towards the left side of the room. Taking a few circles with your leg. Straightening that leg back out, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, swinging that foot all the way through, up in between the hands, dropping your back foot down. Finding your low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. On your exhale, bring the hands down to frame that front foot. If you have your blocks or if you have some books, you can grab those. If not, don't worry about it. Put them on each side of that front foot. Start to lift the back knee off the ground. And just keep your hands on your blocks so you can really create some space in the heart, in the chest, reaching the heart forward. And on an inhale, start to reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up to warrior two. On your next breath in, turn your toes to face the long edge of the mat, straightening both legs, reaching the arms up, star pose. Feeling rooted and grounded, taking up space here, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward folds. And grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, dropping the neck, letting the elbows reach out towards the side. Reaching over and grabbing one of your blocks, place it in the middle of your feet. Place that left hand down on the block. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale, lift the left arm up, twisting to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Move the block out of your way. Start to turn back to facing the front edge of your mat. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, bringing that knee in towards the chest and bringing the elbows to meet it, balancing on that front leg. Inhale, shoot the right leg back, crescent lunge. Exhale, bringing that knee in for the balancing crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, balancing crunch. Two more of these. Crescent, crunch. Crescent, crunch. This time at the end of your crunch, bringing that right knee in towards the groin, coming into tree pose. Finding your balance here. With as little of control as you can, start to bring that right foot back down to the mat. Mountain pose at the top of your space. Bring the hands to heart center. Pause. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky and start to open up that right hip. So turning the torso towards the right side of the room, bending the knee that's in the air and starting to make some circles. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the spine. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, swing that right foot in between the hands. Place the back knee down. Release the back toes. Reach the arms up, low lunge. Anjalayasana. At the bottom of this exhale, bring the hands down to frame that foot. Grab your blocks if you have them. Place them on either side of the front leg. Start to curl the back toe under. Lift the back knee. Reach the heart forward, keeping the hands on those blocks to help you with your balance. So pulling the shoulders back and down, reaching the heart forward. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two, turning the hips towards the long edge of your mat. Allowing yourself to be here for a couple of breaths, feeling the strength in your legs and the lengthening across the chest as you reach your fingertips out. Inhale, start to straighten both legs, turning the toes to face the long edge of your mat, keeping the legs wide. Bring the hands at the tailbone of your spine and interlace your fingers. Reaching the knuckles down towards the earth, lift the heart up. And as you exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. So keeping those hands interlaced behind you. Dropping the hands down towards the earth, staying in this wide-legged forward fold. Start to walk your hands towards your right side, bending into that right knee, coming into Skandasana or low lunge on the right side. And putting a block behind your sit bones if you need it for the balance. Take a big breath here. And as you exhale, start to walk towards the left, shifting the hips over to the left side, Skandasana. Inhale, hips lift over to the right, Skandasana on the right side. Inhale, hips lift, shift over to the left, Skandasana on the left side. And on your next breath in, turn your toes to face the top of your space, finding yourself in this lunge position. And as you inhale, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Taking a big breath here. And as you exhale, bringing that back knee in towards your elbows, balancing crunch. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time stay in the crunch and begin to transition yourself into tree pose. So bringing that left heel to the inside of the right groin, on the calf, or maybe down at the ankle, and pausing. Finding balance and ease, letting the body calm down. And slowly start to release the left leg with as much control as you can, maybe not even using your arms, bringing it back towards the earth to meet the right foot, mountain pose, top of your space. heart center. Thumbs resting on the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Step back into plank. Move through your vinyasa if it's in your practice today. If not, we'll meet you in downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, either walk or jump the feet up to the hands and start to come into a seated position at the top of your mat. And once you get to your seated position, bring the feet and the heels together, coming into bound angle pose. So the more you have your feet away from you, the more your heels are away from you, the less sensation you will feel. So find the spot for you. Start to open your feet like a book. Lift up through the heart, keeping the spine long. And if it's feeling good in your body today, starting to move forward just as far as feels good today. You want to avoid any kind of pulling or tugging by keeping that integrity in the spine as you let the heart melt forward. Slowly begin to bring the knees together, pushing them up with your hands. And begin to straighten the left foot out in front of you, bringing the right heel in towards the inner thigh. Sitting up on your sit bones, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding over that left leg, letting the hands fall wherever they may. If you need a little extra space, you can always add a block at the end of your foot. Breathing into that sensation in the back of your left hamstring as it talks to you. Inhale, come back up through center, switching sides, straightening the right leg out, bringing the left heel in towards the groin. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, leading with the heart. And maybe you notice one side is tighter than the other, and that is totally normal. We use each side of our body differently, especially in the arms and legs. I'm not expecting each side to be exactly the same as the others, but letting each one be as it is and meeting it there. Inhale, come back up to center, straighten both legs out in front of you. Reach the arms up, make the spine long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming back to center. Begin to pull the left heel in towards the right glutes, and the right glute in right heel in towards the left glute. So you're kind of crossing your knees on top of each other with the right knee on top. Inhale, get long in the spine, and maybe you stay here, or maybe as you exhale, you start to let your hands crawl forward as far as feels good for you. You'll start to feel this in the outside of your right hip. I love this pose so much for my outer hips and in my low back. Create space there too. Inhale, walking the hands back, sitting back up tall, switching the legs. So whichever knee or leg you had on top, fold that one in first. So bringing the opposite heels to opposite glutes, so that the knees are stacked on top of each other. Lengthening your spine as you inhale, and then allowing yourself to fold as far as feels good, or maybe you don't fold at all. And breathing space into the tightness of the outer hips. Being gentle, letting your body flow into it. Inhale, walking the hands back, releasing the legs, straightening them out in front of you. Maybe give them a little shake. And slowly start to lower your body down all the way towards the earth. And once you get there, pull your right knee in towards your chest. Take a big inhale. And exhale, twisting to the left, pulling that knee over and across the body for a reclined spinal twist. Inhale, coming back through center. Straightening that right leg back onto the ground, pulling the left knee in towards the chest this time. Take a big inhale here as you pull that knee in. Exhale, twisting to the right, crossing that left knee over the body. Inhale, coming back through center. Pull both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big, big hug. Wrapping your arms around your shins. Maybe bringing your forehead to your knees. Inhale here. And as you exhale, release the body. Straighten the legs. Splay the arms out. Let go of any tension. Let go of the breath as you melt into your Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you like, but when you're ready, slowly start to find some gentle movements. Starting with the fingers and toes, and then moving that into the wrists, ankles. Maybe giving yourself a big morning stretch, reaching the arms up overhead. And in your own way, choosing your own path, make your way up to a seated position. Slowly and calmly, and keeping your eyes closed or in a soft gaze. Just keeping the attention inward, coming back to a comfortable seat. And placing the palms on your heart, so place one hand on your heart, the other on top of that hand. Take a big deep breath into this space where your palms are touching. Exhale, open the mouth, let it out. Thank you so much for joining me in the desert for this practice today. I feel each and every one of your spirits with me right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. And with that, we bow to Mother Earth. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.